Your anarthas do not have the power to stop you. You give them the power to stop you. I have anarthas, you have anarthas. That's our material condition. Do they have the power to stop us? No, they don't. But if I think they do, if I give attention to them, if I allow them to handicap me, then I'm giving them the power to interrupt or interfere with my devotional service. Anarthas do not have to dissuade us. Anarthas do not have to cause us not to be determined. Anarthas do not have to cause us to lose enthusiasm, steadiness, or anything. In spite of all our anarthas, we can go on in devotional service. It's when we focus on those anarthas, it's when we start believing these anarthas are negatively impacting me, or not believing, but allowing them to negatively impact me, or thinking they must negatively impact me. They don't have to. As Prabhupada always said, Krishna is more powerful than your anarthas. Krishna is more powerful than anything you face. So the problem is when we start believing, yes, with this anartha, I cannot advance. This is handicapping me, when devotional service is more powerful. It's just a fact. Any condition of life, someone comes to Krishna consciousness, they can advance. It doesn't matter the level of their anarthas. They can advance if they're sincere, if they're determined, if they take up the process of sadhana, if they chant properly. This is the philosophy. Otherwise, we'd all be disqualified. Simply by our birth in Western countries, we're disqualified. What to speak of all the sins we've done and all the contamination we've accumulated in this life and many lives. Devotional service is not caused by anything material. Devotional service, therefore, cannot be prevented by anything material. It can only be prevented by us when we give power to those anarthas, when we give into them to act them out, or simply give into them thinking that because I have them, I can't become Krishna conscious. And I always joke, I say, you have anarthas, right? Okay. Does the sweet rice still taste good? Do the pakoras still taste good? Does the halva still taste good? If you have anarthas, 100 anarthas, or 50 anarthas, or 500 anarthas, does the sweet rice still taste good? Of course, the answer is yes, it tastes good, no matter how many anarthas. So, no matter how many anarthas we have, is Krishna consciousness relishable? Yes, if I execute it. Does Krishna consciousness work, even if I have hundreds and hundreds of anarthas? Yes, it works. It will remove them if you execute it. If you allow those anarthas to handicap you and say, oh, I have so many anarthas, what's the use? I can't do it. You talk yourself into thinking you can't do it when you can't. It has nothing to do with the anarthas. It has to do with your determination to follow the practice of sadhana bhakti, and that will curb the negative influences of those anarthas. It's a fact. Don't believe otherwise. Hare Krishna.